Hare Krishna, Namaste. I hope you all heard and enjoyed the first story of how Lord Jagannath appeared. Now let's see the second story. This story will answer many of the questions. Number one, how did the unusual form of Lord Jagannath manifest in this world? It doesn't appear to be normal deity. Next, what part of Krishna's pastime is being depicted in the annual Rathayatra that is being performed? Next, why Lord Jagannath rock back and forth when coming out to mount his chariot? If you have not watched this, please watch closely. He will be rocking back and forth before he mounts onto his chariot. And lastly, why Baladev's chariot leads the procession and then Jagannath comes at the end. Are you all ready now? Okay, let's get started. You all must have heard how Krishna loves Radharani and how Radharani loves Krishna. But then when Krishna moved to Dwaraka, he was always thinking of Radha. Even while dreaming, Krishna cried out, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. You all can also repeat, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. And in Vrindavan, Radharani was also going through the same feelings, same emotion. She was always crying out, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Please everyone repeat, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. One day in Dwaraka, as Krishna was crying out, Radhe, 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 he fainted. The people around become very worried. They don't know what to do. They made attempts to revive Krishna, but nothing was helping. Krishna was unconscious. That time, Narada, Balaram and Uddhava, they all got together to see what can be done to revive Krishna from the state. They all said Narada should sing the glories of Vraja. Vraja means Vrindavan. Because Krishna loves Vrindavan. Krishna loves gopis. Krishna loves gopas. Krishna loves Radharani. Therefore they said Narada to sing glories of Vrindavan. But then Narada said, I can sing, but if I start singing, Krishna will definitely come to external consciousness, but he will not stay here. He will run away to Vrajabhumi. Then Uddhava said, what you are saying is correct, Narada Muni. We don't want that to happen. Even if that happens, if Krishna goes to Vrindavan, when he sees the miserable state of Vrajavasis, the people over there, he will become very worried. Because the residents of Vrindavan are always unconscious of Krishna. They are already in a miserable state in the separation of Krishna. So when Krishna goes there and sees their state, then he will never come back to Dwaraka. Then Narada said, Uddhava, why don't you go as Krishna's reliable messenger and convey them the message that Krishna is going to come? So they will be in joyful mood when Krishna arrives. Uddhava said, you all know who Uddhava is, right? Uddhava is cousin of Krishna, but he was also a great devotee of Krishna, plus a good friend of Krishna. Uddhava said, I cannot refuse your proposal because you are advanced devotee, but Krishna has already sent me once to Vrindavan, but I failed in my mission to console them. Once Krishna told me to go to Vrindavan and pacify them, saying that Krishna will come very soon. But that never took place. I promised them, but Krishna did not go. And it has been more than 50 years now. If I go to Vrindavan again, they will never ever put faith in my words. And they will call me as liar, get out of here. So there is no point me going there to console them. Narada turned toward Balaram, but Balaram immediately said, Naradji, I would have gone to Vrindavan myself, but like Uddhava, I also went to Vrindavan once and stayed there for 2 months to pacify the Vrindavan Vasis, to remove their pains of separation from Krishna. I even told them, "You need not worry. Krishna is coming back soon." I promised them, I even promised Mother Yashoda that I will go and send Krishna to Vrindavan soon. But it's been 50 years now. I was not able to send Krishna over there. Whenever I spoke to Krishna, "Krishna, please go to Vrindavan and save your family and friends," Krishna says, yes, I will go. But he never went. So Naradji, if I go to Vrindavan, what would I tell Yashoda? What will I tell to Gopas and Gopis? They will not trust me. They will say, "You are a liar, get out of here." At that time, Subhadra came. You all know who Subhadra is, right? Krishna's sister. She said, "Relax, everyone just relax. I will go first to Vrindavan. I will sit on Mother Yashoda's lap, remove her tears from her eyes and tell her, Krishna and Balaram are coming home to see you. I will inform each and every gopis. Then all the Vrajavasis will become blissful and start organizing a huge festival to welcome Krishna." Hearing this, Narada Muni, Uddhava and Balaram, they all become very happy with this idea. They approved Subhadra's proposal. Balaram also said, "I will also accompany you on the chariot to Vrindavan." Meanwhile, back in the bedroom where Krishna was unconscious, Narada started playing his veena and singing the glories of Vrindavan into the ears of Krishna. Within few minutes, Krishna opened his eyes, stood up in his beautiful threefold bending form, which was never seen before in Dwaraka, because Krishna is now in Dwaraka. In Dwaraka, we never heard Krishna playing flute, grazing cows, nothing. He was a king over there. So as soon as Krishna got up, he started asking questions. "Where is my flute? Where are the gopis? Where are the gopas? Where are the cows?" He started running, searching for his flute first. As he was running around, he saw Uddhava and asked Uddhava, "What are you doing here in Vrajadam?" Then he also saw Narada Muni and he asked, "Oh Naradji, why are you here?" Then Krishna was looking around, surfacing around, and he came to an understanding. He understood that this is not Vrindavan. Krishna was upset. But Uddhava consoled Krishna and spoke, "My dear Lord, we knew that you would immediately want to go to Vrindavan, so we have prepared a chariot for you. Please board your chariot." Being completely captivated by the thoughts of Radharani, Krishna started rocking and swaying like an intoxicated man. If you're not seen what that means, a person who is intoxicated will be out of his control. They don't walk straight. They rock back and forth, sidewise. So Krishna, in Radharani's thought, he was rocking back and forth as he was walking. But with great difficulty, Narada and Uddhava placed Krishna on the chariot. This is the reason why during Rathayatra, Lord Jagannath observes the rocking of back and forth and slowly mounting his chariot. And he is traveling on the chariot is to go to Vrindavan to reunion with Radharani, Radhika. So we got 2 answers out of 4 questions. One question was, what do we understand from this Jagannath Rathayatra? It is Krishna traveling from Dwaraka to Vrindavan to reunion with Radhika. And why does Jagannath is rocked back and forth before mounting the chariot? Because in the thought of Radharani, Krishna was like an intoxicated man. Therefore, he was not walking straight. That is being depicted in this one. And actually, we also have an answer for the third question. Why Balaram chariot goes first? As we heard the story, Balaram goes first along with Subhadra. therefore their chariot moves forward and Jagannath chariot follows them behind. Now only one question need to be answered. How did the unusual form of Lord Jagannath manifest in this world? Let's continue the story. Before Krishna, of course, Krishna is Jagannath, Jagannath is Krishna. So before Krishna could enter Vrindavan, Baladev and Subhadra already were there. They noticed how all the Vrajavasis appeared half dead due to the separation from Krishna. Looking at their love for Krishna, Baladev and Subhadra manifested their unique form. Their body hair stood erect and their voice choked up. Whereas over there in Vrindavan, Radhika is another name of Radharani. Out of separation of Krishna, she was in her final state of divine madness. She was in a dying unconscious state. She may leave her life any moment. Just at that time, Krishna's chariot arrived on that spot where Radharani was lying half dead. Seeing the situation that Radharani was, Krishna ran shouting, "Oh Radhe, 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 Radhe." Please repeat after me. "Oh Radhe, 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 Radhe." Krishna was speaking to Radharani, who was half dead. "Please, Radhe, give me your lotus feet. I can hold on to my head." As Krishna was speaking so, he also collapsed on the ground. Krishna's that beautiful divine form transformed into a different form. His hands, legs, neck pushed inside his body. His eyes got expanded, just gazing at Radhika lying motionless, and he fell unconscious. And this is the form of Lord Jagannath Swami in Puri. That time, Lalita Sakhi, who was close friend of Radharani, went and whispered in the ears of Radhika, "Radhe, Krishna has come. Please get up, open your eyes." Radharani slowly opened her eyes and saw Krishna lying unconscious, and she told Vishaka, her other friend, to wake up Krishna, to bring Krishna back to consciousness. Vishaka then went and chanted the name of Radha in the ears of Krishna. "Radhe, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe." Again, repeat after me. "Radhe, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe." Krishna regained his consciousness. He slowly opened his eyes, looked at Radhika, and told Srimati Radharani that Baladev, Subhadra, and I will reside in Jagannath Puri Dham, forever manifesting in this form. And I will come again in Kali Yuga as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and spend 24 years in Purushottama Kshetra experiencing your feeling of separation from me. So now we got the answer for the first question. Why does Krishna appear so differently, so unusual? This is the reason. It exhibits the highest love for Radharani in her separation. That ends our second story, appearance of Lord Jagannath deity. Please repeat. Jagannath Swami ki Jai, Baladev ki Jai, Subhadra Mai ki Jai, Sri Chakra ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Let's meet again to see the third story, to know the appearance of Jagannath. Thank you. Hare Krishna.